Legacy Crop Improvement Center is a locally wholly owned Ghanaian seed company headquartered at Otariso within the Ekuapem North Municipality. And Dr. Amos Rutherford Azinu is the CEO. It's time to engage him on the vision behind this particular company and what it seeks to do really. Doc, thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you, Nana.
Right. So just as I put it out there, really what are we looking to achieve? Our farmers have been farming since time immemorial. What are we seeking to achieve with all this research and seed improvement?
Okay, so our basic aim is to actually achieve what we call food security and seed security. In a sense that if you look at the world, where Africa has about 60% of the world arable lands, and our food import bill, we were told that it's over 100 billion United States dollars. Ghana, for instance, we are moving around 10 billion US dollars. So if you look clearly, you realize that we have a lot of land and water resources. But what's the problem? Why are we not able to feed the masses? So we are of the view that there is atrocity on the part of us sitting here with all the land and the water that we have. But people go to bed each and every day with an empty stomach. So it's to make food available. And to begin with that is the availability and accessibility of high quality seed.
Talk of high quality seeds. You are into the production of hybrid seeds. Tell us about that and run us through what exactly you do to come about these hybrid seeds.
Okay, so in the past, it's the state that actually is in charge of the foundation seed production. If I mean foundation seed, is the more like the ingredient they use to produce the certified seed before the farmer plant that you and I can buy for Benku or whatever we wanted to use it for. It was the state that was in charge in it. In 2010, they passed the law to actually allow the private sector participation, meaning that the state have now recognized the private investment in the value chain. And as of 2015, no single company has invested. And that's why we came as a Legacy Crop Improvement Center to take advantage of the law that is available or the state that provided for private investment to make seed available to a lot of farmers in this country and beyond.
So currently you produce 3 seeds or crops. That's the soya bean, the cowpea, and the maize. Tell us about how you have improved these seeds, what qualities they have, and why should farmers even come to you to buy?
Okay, so if you take our maize variety, crop, for instance, these are climate smart variety. I learned that I know you guys don't know about the climate variability these days, where we have a erratic rainfall pattern, disease, and flood and that is. Now, we brought the material. In the past, farmers used to plant varieties that are land raised and that are over 100 days in terms of maturity. The materials that we have here are 85 days, meaning that they have a short duration in terms of maturity. They are also high yielding, between 8 to 9 tons per hectare. If I translate that to the bags, I mean, if you take a 100 kilo bag of maize, it means that in 1 hectare, you are getting about 100 bags of that. Okay, which is high more than what the normal farmer. Sometimes they get 5 to 15 bags or 20 bags per the same. Meanwhile, they are using the same energy. Aside that, if you go to many rural communities in Ghana, there's a high level of malnutrition, where because they don't have the financial muscle to balance their diet, and they are heavily dependent on the cereal product. Our maize are protein rich, we call it vitamin A. It means that once they consume it, they consume some amount of balanced diet that lead to reduction in malnutrition in those rural households.
Wow, that's quite innovative, and it's remarkable that you're doing something like this. But I mean, all along I was thinking that, well, if it's hybrid, that means it's only going to be high yielding or maybe climate tolerant. But this balanced diet effect you are giving consumers, I mean, tell us more about that.
Okay, so you are right. So in many narrative, we are only focused on high yielding or climate resilient varieties. That is not enough. We thought that, okay, we need to bring something unique in the system by bringing this vitamin A or orange maize variety that we sell to the farmers. So we take it upon ourselves. Research is very expensive. My PhD research focused on vitamin A or nutritionally enhanced maize variety, which I did. And I just thought that, okay, there's no need for us to leave it in the academic level. let's find a way of commercializing it because people need it to, in case nobody eat books in this country, people need food. So if I publish articles and I got my degree and I'm moving around, people call you a doctor, that is not enough. I need to have impact in the society. Yes.
So if I am eating just my cocoa without even milk or bread, I am getting a balanced diet.
Yes, once you consume Legacy 22, Legacy 26, or Legacy 2, or Legacy 17, these are the hybrid from our part. It means that nutritionally your immune system is being enhanced. Actually, these are natural ones. The ones we buy and add up to the food are more like artificial ones. So there's no health hazard in addition to it. So you are getting a better balanced diet from consuming these products.
Amazing. I'm quite fascinated. But let's look at your reach. Who are some of your customers? Are you dealing within just Ghana or you're going beyond the shores of Ghana?
We have a range of stakeholders or clients that we are. So we sell seed in Ghana, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Togo. And in terms of farmers, we deal with every farmer. A smallholder farmer, a medium, a large-scale farmers, aggregators, a market women, and other. For the market women, for instance, our mothers used to go to Ejura and other places to buy maize and that they bring to the market for us. Now, what happens is that those maize are full of foreign materials, stored and other things that are not properly cleaned. So with our machines that we have here that we'll be seeing very soon, is one of the best machines you can find in the West Africa sub-region, the state-of-art seed processing machine. We use it to clean the grain for people that can meet even international export if you want to export your grain or seed out of country. So we use it to process the grain for the market women to buy so that when they get to the market, it's free of other foreign material. Above that, we also have the storage packaging material. So to store the maize in it for them so that the weevils and other insects don't affect it. So that most of the time they end up adding a tablet called photosin to it, which is very cancerous to our health because we don't know where those maize will end up in people's dining tables and the rest. So we have a range of stakeholders that we serve. Apart from the seed, we also serve the food processor, aggregators, and every other person who need our service.
Help us appreciate the full length of your services. What really are you, or what service really are you providing?
Okay, so we have a lot of service here. The first one to start with our state-of-art seed processing machine, the cake cleaner that we bought from Germany. As I said, it's the number one in the West Africa sub-region. We use it to clean seed for ourselves and other seed growers that are in the region that are close to us. And people bring their seed and grain from far away, Kitapo, Tamale, to this place for processing. We do that because you can't find this machine in any part of this country except here.
This is the first in Ghana?
Only one current. Yeah, it's very expensive, but it's a nice investment to do. So you see a lot of small ones, but these are more like from India, China, that cannot do volume. This is why we give it about 1,000 bags, 2,000 bags a day. You can finish it for you and grade it clearly for you and nicely for you to see. Aside that, we live in the Kuyapin North municipality. It's forest zone and there's a lot of rainfall. So people are harvesting their grain, bean, cowpea, or maize or rice. It's not dry, and they want to store it for some time before they consume it or sell it. It can lead to aflatoxin, which is cancer when you consume it to livestock and human beings. So we have the two types of dryers here. We have the solar dryer and we have the gas dryer. That actually is one of the best services that we provide to the farmers here because you can't get it anywhere except in Legacy Square where we headquarters a Legacy Crop Improvement Center. So it's one of the best investments that we have brought close to the people in this municipality and to say Kofi area or Eastern region in general. And aside that, we also do threshing. So you harvest your maize, your cowpea, or your soya beans, and you need a machine. Normally in the traditional setup, we depend on human beings to do that. But these days, not. If you have 100 bags, I can imagine the number of days it's going to take you to do that. So you bring it to have a thresher that can do it for you. Or if you have a farm and the road is good, we bring the machines there to do those services for you. Aside that, we also provide warehousing service. So you have your bag of maize, the seed or grain, whatever you want to store it. We store it for you with agreement. There are cameras and security people around guiding it. When you are ready, you bring it. Your agreement letter, then you come and take your bag of maize or rice or whatever you have. The last one, we also provide brokerage service for people. And you can say, okay, I have 100 bags at Legacy. Can you look for a market for me? Once we get the market, you pay us a commission on the cost of the product, then we sell it for you. then you take our commission, then you also take your money, then that's it. And aside that, when we sell the seed to farmers, we also provide consultancy, but that's free. So my duties to the society is to help the society to grow. So most of the things that we do here, it's not like we are looking for profit per se, but we also want to help the society to grow for better.
We'll be going to look at that state-of-the-art, ultra-modern seed processing machine you have. But I am quite awed at how seed technology, advancements in seed technology is contributing to mitigating the impact of climate change on agriculture and, of course, ultimately on food security. And it's amazing the stuff you're doing here. I would like to commend you. But for the layman out there, someone who actually wants to go into farming, what assurances can you give this person with respect to your seed, its resistance capabilities, and of course, its high yielding abilities as well?
Yeah, so as I said earlier, the varieties or technology that we have here are not only high yielding, they are climate smart. It means that they don't depend on too much on water for its growth. It grows very fast. By 85 days, it's dry. It means that if you are talking of fresh corn for roasting or boiling, we are talking about 65, 70 days, then that one can be. But in terms of dry grain, it's 85 days, which you see that a lot of maize from our variety, from our competitors are over 100 days. And if the rain short, then you are in trouble as a farmer, you can't get it. So this is the best. You see the farmers are actually marrying this one. If you have irrigation, probably it means that you can do 3 seasons in a year or 3 or 4 seasons in a year if you are a very smart farmer with irrigation facility. And I also said this because of the nutritional enhancement of that. And once you consume this product, you are avoiding malnutrition, which is the biggest threat in a childhood disease in many of rural communities we have in Ghana here. So those two are outstanding. Aside that, we do free delivery of our products. So assuming you are buying seed from me, a lot of clients we have in Mali, Togo, Burkina Faso, even in Ghana, Tumu, Tamale, they never come here for.
You export to Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo?
So all that you need to do if you are in Mali, Bamako, wherever you find yourself, is to send us the email or WhatsApp message or place a telephone call. I need 1 kilo of seed. Invoice will be generated. You confirm the invoice. The payment model actually discussed with you. Once you pay, we dispatch the seed. And that seed, when we dispatch, whatever we are dispatching to you, don't pay. It's free. You don't pay for transport. We will pay for it.
I hear you mention Legacy 26, Legacy 12. How many variants do you have?
So for the maize, we have 3 variants here, or we call it the varieties or technology. For cowpea, we have only one, Zamzam, which is 60 days variety. Then we have flavored soya beans that is also a public goods. So that one also over 100 days maturity, which is a normal day for maturity period for soya beans to see. And aside that, when we produce these seeds are kept in the cold room. So when you are a farmer, one of the issue of this farming is the quality of the technology of the seed too. So we don't want to sell you a seed where you plant it didn't germinate because maybe you store in the harsh condition and the temperature was very high. It destroyed the viability of the seed. So we kept it in the cold room. And when you are about to plant a week or 3 days to the plant, what you call as we deliver. So people can even pay. People normally pay in advance, and we take their money, their seed with us. When they are ready, we sell it. We deliver the seed to them. And we also follow up to see how the things are doing in your food. If you have something, we can guide you through the process. So basically, it's a comprehensive business solution that we give to the farmer, not to actually leave you alone. So we do that for every farmer that comes to us.
How are you regulated? Under which authority or regulations do you operate?
So this is operated under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. They have to give you a license. They have to inspect your farm every season of production. And the law says they should be there 4 times in a season. Even to the factory here, they have to make sure you are doing the right thing to a time you are selling. After every process, the bagging and everything, if they find out that you have done something that is not right, your seed is cancelled. It means that you can't market it. Especially we are in the business of seed export. It means that we need a certification from the state in order to cross the border with our products to other countries neighboring countries that we are selling to. So we are being regulated by the government.
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Amos Rutherford, Azinu, CEO, Legacy Crop Improvement Center. Now, he's spoken at length about this state-of-the-art, ultra-modern seed processing plant or machine. And so we would humbly ask that he takes us to this machine. We'll run it, we'll take a look at it, and then he will explain to us how it works. And of course, the quality it generates with respect to separation and all that. So let's take a walk to the plant. So this is the state-of-the-art, ultra-modern seed processing plant Doc has been talking about. So Doc, yes, so run us through it. I mean, we've been to the foundation farm, now we are here. Summarize for us what really happens and what technology is being applied.
Okay, so in our varietal development, this conventional breeding is like marrying man and woman to give birth to children. That's what it is. So this has nothing to do with GMO, as a lot of people are alluded to.
So it's not like we are injecting the seeds with something?
No. We're only crossing. You know, every plant have a male and female part.
Yeah.
So we are only selecting that carefully to see what will give us a better output so that the farmers can use. But that's not what the farmer doesn't have a time to do. So we are doing that on the behalf of the farmer. Basically, when we finish that, we'll go to the farm from foundation seed to certified seed production farm. It comes to the sorting room and threshing. And then we comes to this craning machine, as you said. So this one will crane it. It actually do a craning of 3,500 kilos per hour. Every 1 hour you are craning 3,500 kilos per hour. And it has many components. So it grade it, first clean it, do the grading, chemicalization. If it's a seed that we want to treat it with a chemical, again, any soil-borne disease, when we plant it, we do that and have a digital weighing system where we can actually weigh it to assure that if it's 1 kilo, it's 1 kilo. If it's 2 kilos, it's not somebody varying it. So the system is compliant. Then it comes to the last where somebody is sitting here actually bagging it. Then we have the two cold room attached to this room. We store it there. You know, seed production and crop production, they move in the opposite direction. And we have to produce the seed for 2024. Seed production is now being done. So we have to condition for the farmers to use. The good news about this is that once it's a good machine, you know, it has to take a certain amount of seed in terms of cleaning per a minute. So it has a sensor. So the guy who is sitting here can say, okay, my boss is not around, I want to work it fast and go. But the sensor will determine how much seed they have to come inside. And any time it's working, you need about eight workers and 2 supervisors. You just be moving around, seeing whether everything is run. And as I said earlier, this is the state-of-art seed production. It's the first of its kind. And the kind of work it can do for you can imagine it in a shorter possible time.
We see a lot of components. If you can just briefly take us around and explain to us what will be happening.
This is the inlet that actually take the grain into it. It take it to the elevator, and then elevator actually take it to the sieve. The sieve, there are top sieve 2, down sieve 2. This is a control board that determines how the machine works. And these are outlets that determine where the particles will come from. The stones. So there are chaff that come from this one. There are stones, and then we have the grade 1 and grade 2. After that, assuming that we want to export or want to grade the seed, then we want to on the second compartment, which we call the index cylinder. We will on it, and this will grade the seed for us to have the final day. Assuming I want to trade the seed, like you know, if you go to the market to buy seed, there are a lot of colors in it. Now color is green because we are from Legacy, so we treat the green dye in this thing. There one machine that is missing it. Another one is dosing it out. So when we are grading it, the bad one, the small one that we don't want will come from here. Then the good ones will drop in the auger here. Then the chemical will come through this. Then it will be mixing it. Then it will come through to this chamber. We'll collect it here. Then I will program it. That we want 1 kilo or 2 kilos. Then
so this is the digital weighing system.
So once it's 1 kilo, we weigh exactly 1 kilo. Then we pull it, somebody bag it straight to the cool room. So that's the end of the process.
Thank you very much, Doc. Climate change is here with us. It is as a result of our own activities. And so at this point, its impact on agriculture is really heavy. It is having a toll on us and posing a significant threat to food security and agricultural sustainability. But here is an organization that has dedicated itself to mitigating the impact of climate change. And one way it is doing that is by providing improved seeds and crops. What they are doing is absolutely amazing. High-yielding seeds, climate-tolerant or resilient seeds, and of course, highly nutritious seeds. And so if you are consuming seeds from Legacy Crop Improvement Center, you are assured of nutrition, you are assured of a high yield, and you are assured of a climate-resilient or climate-tolerant seed. Need I tell you more? Farmers out there, look for Legacy Crop Improvement Center. Patronize them. Together, let us ensure food security and agricultural sustainability.